The values I learned in Yeshiva were really foundational. It really charted the course for the rest of my life. In Yeshiva at Har Etzion, I learned what a life of Avodas Hashem entails, what it means to be a Ben Torah, what a Ben Torah should aspire for.
When you think about Rabbi Gardenswartz, the first thing that hits you is his scintillating intellect, his drive, his ambition in Torah. As I got to know him, and especially during the time that he and his wife were here in the yeshiva, such a kind heart, such compassion, such caring, and it's that caring which your students of all ages easily detect and are inspired by.
People know that Rabbi Gardenswartz is a Talmud of Lichtenstein, a Talmud of the Rav, and he brings that to Frisch, which is, an incredible zchut for us, incredible zchut for the Talmidim, the people who are in the Kollel, fourth-year Semikha students who come to learn with him. They want that Masorah from him, and our seniors who are privileged to have him.
Gardenswartz's class was a very serious Torah environment. He brought that real next level of learning that you find in yeshiva and that you might not necessarily find in high school. And that definitely prepared me for yeshiva here.
It was a source of pride that we got to be in Rabbi Gardenswartz's class. One time Rav Tarragon came to give us a shiur, and he said to us that you might ask yourself, Rabbi Gardenswartz, he's brilliant, he could be doing anything else. Why is he choosing to teach a class of 12th graders? You'll kind of start to understand when you delve more into the world of Torah. It was really just a great part of my senior year that I was able to have him as my Gemara Rebbe.
Growing up, my father always bought the Torah Har Etzion books and quoted Torah Har Etzion at the Shabbos table, and I actually got to learn there the summer before I went to med school. And I remember thinking that it was so exciting to actually meet these rabbanim and teachers who wrote the Torah that I've been learning for so long. Very early on in our dating, Noah made it clear how important Yeshivat Har Etzion was to him, and he told me on a very early date, would you be able to interrupt med school theoretically to learn in Israel for a year, maybe do something there, possibly living at Har Etzion?
I mentioned to you that, if we're going to get married, maybe we could try to arrange it around the gush dinner so we could have
I was getting there. That is in fact exactly what we did. Noah gave me very specific dates that actually revolved around the gush dinner that year, I believe. It was essential to him that Rav Lichtenstein be our Mesader Kiddushin, so much so that I had exams on that day and took a makeup exam so that Rav Lichtenstein could be our Mesader Kiddushin.
We decided to name our son Aaron, not only out of respect, out of kavod for such a giant, but also out of akar satov to my Rebbe for illuminating the derech sheyavar lo ha'adam for me and for motivating me to pursue it. On October 7th, I was reminded of something I heard. Rav Etzion would always speak about being mishtatef b'tzar, of feeling others' pain. There's a sense that imani latzmi ma'ani, that he has to identify with the pain of others. And he said that, for many people feel that their world is shaking loose, losing its bearings. And he said that the Mishnah Navo says, Al Shosha Dvarim Al Hamomed, Al Torah, Al Avoda, Al Gemias Hasadim. And what do you do when you feel that world is careening out of balance? You have to be Mechazeketz Amudim. You have to reinforce the pillars. I feel, just as our life has been illuminated by our Rebbe, his legacy of Torah and Yirah Shamayim, and Mitzvos and Midos will continue to illuminate our sons' lives and our family's life.
King Noach is a wonderful example, a model of what we are trying to raise here in the yeshiva in Gush Etzion. He is a man whose personality is built upon staunch commitment to Halakha and to Mitzvot, who is deeply steeped in Torah learning and teaching, and who is doing all of that with a smile and the kindness of a real match.
Rabbi Gardenswartz has a unique quality which inspires me. It is the most important task that there is, to be able to take in-depth Torah, to distill it and present it to high school kids, to inspire them to a life of Torah and Lamdus. My father would call, when a Talmid Chacham marries the doctor, Chesed ve'emet nifgashu, Tzedek ve'shalom nashaku. This double combination, this win-win of Torah and Chesed should be the values that their children absorb from them, and should inspire all of us to lives of Torah v'Chesed. Al Shosha Dvarim Ha'olam Omed, and the Gardenswartzes have a tremendous zchut of being able to be involved and to be successful at Alfi Olamot. May the connection with the Yeshiva remain a strong and constant connection together.